Your career goal essay is where your MBA candidacy can be made or broken. Tread carefully. Career goals essays or personal statements. Questions like, why do you need an MBA? What are your short and long-term goals? Why our program are how admissions committees gauge your maturity and seriousness about your career goals, and also your understanding of how you fit with that school as a target program. I can't stress how important it is to get these things right. If you're off base with either, most schools will reject you. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, let's start with your goals. Imagine you're interviewing someone and you ask them where they want to be in 3 years, and they either can't answer the question or they can't give you a plausible answer. Worse, what if their answer just doesn't make sense? Would you hire them? Of course not. Well, in a nutshell, your career goals essay is a form of interview. Not, of course, in the literal sense, but that's the spirit of it. So you need an answer that's on target for you. One that's plausible enough that you can achieve it, but also exciting enough that you need to stretch to get there. That's why you're getting your MBA. That's the maturity seriousness piece that I've already mentioned. The admissions committee is asking if you really understand your career and your possibilities. Let's get them to yes by showing a connection between your existing skills or interests and your future goals. Here's an example. Let's say you happen to be in marketing at a consumer products firm. In your essay, you need to draw a connection between that job and your future position. So you can go from consumer marketing to management consulting. Both require analytical skills. You can go back to consumer marketing or marketing of other products, of course, because you have the experience and skills. You can plausibly go into equity research covering consumer products because you have analytical skills and insight into the space. They all work and the list goes on. Here's what you can't do. You can't discuss how you want to go into a far-flung career that has an ample supply of better qualified applicants. Hedge funds? Likely not going to make it. And if you write something that isn't plausible, even if the admissions committee adores you, they just can't let you in because they'll be too concerned that you won't achieve professionally. And hey, this is business school. We should note the same thing is true about your long-term goals. Write about whatever you want and be even bolder. Just make sure that those goals are a natural extension of your short-term plan. Now, let's avoid that second pitfall, failing to connect with your target programs. Your MBA admissions officer's goal is to accept those who will accept them. They want to keep their yield up so that their rankings improve. So if you can't identify how you'll leverage the resources at their school to succeed, they just can't accept you. Why? Because if you're vague about their program, you are saying, I haven't even taken the time to learn about you. And if you're doing that, then you aren't serious about attending that institution, and that, again, will affect their yield. So get it right. Identify courses, don't name drop, but name students or alums you've spoken with. Note clubs that you want to join and professors whose classes you want to take. This isn't a list, it's a reasoned argument connecting your goals and the school's resources. Let's look at this snippet from an essay about an individual seeking to take over his family business. The applicant is clearly applying to Wharton. Studying entrepreneurship via Wharton's entrepreneurial management major will be essential as I transform our organization. Courses such as strategies and practices of family-controlled companies, building human assets in entrepreneurial ventures, and legal issues facing entrepreneurs will equip me to expand our retailer nationally. Through the Wharton Business Plan Competition and the Entrepreneur in Residence program, I'll test my ideas for our warehouse concept stores and develop a business plan to implement post-graduation. In addition, I'll dialogue with fellow students in the Wharton Family Business Club who are also managing the complex issues inherent in family transitions. Again, just a snippet, but we get a clear sense that this student has a plan and he knows where Wharton fits, and therefore the admissions committee knows that he fits. He knows his major, he has courses picked out, he knows how he would benefit from clubs. He gets it, and they will get that he gets it. I should note that while goals and why our school are the most critical elements, you definitely need to provide some context for where you are in your career and which skills you possess. So you can't just say, my short-term goal is X. What is your background? What context do you have to ensure that these goals are plausible and ambitious goals? Make sure you provide that. Okay, we have all our pieces. Generally speaking, you will follow this order. You'll provide context, then write about your short and long-term goals, then connect with your target program. If you'd like several examples of these statements, and they will help you construct goal statements of your own, I assure you. Please visit our website and download our personal statement guide, and watch the next video where I'll go through a personal statement example.